I'm pretty sure all of you are familiar with the GeForce scandal by now. It's got something in common with the PlayStation. It doesn't have any games. Instead, it has people lecturing you and insulting you, the viewer. Now, when I first saw it, and I saw this lady spitting her venom and being really upset at gamers, my thoughts were like, how dare you? With what right do you criticize the gaming community? You have a job. Your job is to entertain people. I don't want to hear your personal problems. If you have a problem with someone in the chat, you take it with them. You have absolutely no right to stereotype an entire community, an entire group of people, and insult them. You came to me over the internet begging for my viewership. You wanted something from me. And in exchange, you insult me. With what right? How dare you? You have absolutely no shame. I do not care about any of their commentary, what's happening to them. I'm not the one sending them vile messages. I really don't care. I absolutely don't care. If you can't do this job, don't do this job. You are literally paid thousands of dollars to sit in front of a camera and entertain people. That is what you're hired to do. And instead you come and insult the people, and then you're wondering why are people leaving? Oh, it's the YouTubers that are doing this to you, is it? Apparently, this is what she said. She said that YouTubers are making mean videos and they're sending armies of people. Lady, mademoiselle, madam, senorita, I can't even get people to click on that subscribe button. Do you honestly think that if I could puppeteer people like that, if I could mind control people like a succubus, I would waste that energy to send them to you? I don't even need to do that. People won't watch you. No one is interested if you're going to insult them. Business 101, hello? Why are you insulting your customers? Why are you insulting the people that you need in order to get paid? No one needs to hurt you. No one needs to do anything. You're doing it to yourself. Stop it. Just stop it. If I could manipulate people like that, I would send them over to my Patreon. But no, apparently it's far right, alt-right group. It's political. It's political, is it? So if it's political, why would I waste my time with you, an entertainer? If it was political, don't you think I would waste my time with some politicians? I would go over your head. Who do you think you are? Do you think you're the alpha and omega of politics? It's like you're so important that people are now sending others to interact with your channel. Not to mention, I looked at your channel. The interactions are quite low, aren't they? People are unsubscribing. Why? Because you insulted them. And now you insult me again like, oh, YouTubers are doing this. I done nothing to you, lady. I don't even know you. All I know is that you embarrassed yourself. And the only reason I'm talking about it is that you're a public person. You're a public person who went on a public platform and started insulting my community. And when you are done, you now started insulting my other community of YouTubers. I have watched a lot of YouTube videos about G4. No one sent anyone in order to harass anything. Do you have any proof? Do you see? Or is it like simply this type of video, what I'm doing right now, where I'm a little bit outraged? You know, just like you were outraged at gamers, now I'm outraged at entertainers. Is this what I'm doing, which is sending people? Okay, don't go there, by the way. Don't give her the clicks. Don't interact with her. Don't post any comments. Don't give any traffic to these people who are insulting and mocking and ridiculing you. And she brings up Gamergate. Yes, Gamergate. You know, let me tell you something. Why people do not like the type of moral busybodies that are infiltrating various communities. It's not even your politics. A lot of gamers can look past the politics of whatever you're thinking. I don't even care. You know, diversity, inclusion, equity, blah, 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 all the corporate jargon. Okay, we get it, okay? Gamers can put up with that. You know what gamers can't put up with? Horrible games. And even worse, no games. No games whatsoever. Just like the PlayStation, which got co-opted by the California culture, and now you have G4. How much time do you dedicate to actual video games versus how much time do you dedicate to insulting the player base? You know, like gamers can't put up with that anymore. It's like, why would I watch a gaming channel with no games? The only thing they're popular for is this controversy. It's like, okay, you wanted to be popular because of this controversy. They even took that rant and they're showing it to everyone. It's like, oh, look how progressive we are. Okay, congratulations. Enjoy people unsubscribing. No one is, like, the reason that I don't even believe that she's getting sexismus is due to the fact that I'm looking at the numbers and everyone is unsubscribing. Where is the sexismus coming from? You have no subscribers. There's no one. Crickets. It's a desert. So, good. You know, like, most gamers didn't articulate, like, how dare you? With what right do you have to speak to our community the way you did? Did we came up and spoke to your community like that? Did we start this? No. You came and you insult us, and now we're outraged. And we're like, are we allowed to be outraged? Are we allowed to say that we don't like it? So we're outraged, and as an outrage, as customers, because at the end of the day, this is what we are. We're customers. Even if we don't pay money, you get our time. Like, you want our time to watch your channel, right? To watch your videos. So you want customers, and you insult us, so we're leaving. Bye. Have fun. Keep ranting. I don't care. And look at the way she is treating her critics. It's like speaking publicly for the first time. She got criticism. And she says, read on some feminist literature to better educate yourself. How dare you? How dare you, like, telling me to read? Woman, I have 2 universities. I done med school, I done law school. I already read a lot of books. Like, I'm willing to bet I read far more literature than most people have in their lifetime. And if I were to actually start reading again, it would be something a little bit more cerebral than feminist literature. For example, I would probably read some Milton Friedman in order to know how to actually run a business. Not run it into the ground, but actually run it in a way that's profitable. Probably Milton Friedman said somewhere, 101, do not insult the customer. The idea that they're running with the 2016 ideology where every publicity is good publicity, that used to work in the past, by the way. It doesn't work anymore. People have been tired of getting insulted. When you say gamers are sexist, you insult my wife. My wife is not a sexist. My mother is not a sexist. You insult them too. You know why? Because they're gamers. I don't care who is telling you stuff. Okay, I'm not the internet police. If someone is sending you bad messages, deal with that person. You have money, okay? You have money. You have more money than me, I'm willing to bet. Hire a moderator. Hire someone to go through your messages and clear it up. Do I need to tell you how to use your money? Are we at that level that I need to educate? Like, do I complain when I get bad messages? Do I come to you crying and whining? Do I blame all entertainers? Do I blame all women when one woman sends me bad stuff? Jesus. During a recent broadcast of X-Play, she misspoke on 2 games. She accuses her critics of being sexist to her simply because she was not as bang. Oh, get the hell out. Adam will read a script written by the same writer that I will read the other half of the script for, but I'll be flamed. This counts sexist. Look at this. Like, we're talking about video games and it's sexismus, feminism, sexism. Am I looking at a feminist convention or a video gaming convention? That's the main issue. Okay? I want to relax. I want to be entertained. You have a job. Do your job. Like, would you like that you go to the doctor seeking medical advice and the doctor would start lecturing to you about economics and about Karl Marx and about capitalism and stuff? And you're like, can we talk about medicine? It's like, no, because everything is economical. Everything is interconnected. Do you know what the government is doing to me? Like, they cut my wages and blah, blah, blah. There is a time and place for everything. If you want to talk about feminism, stop a feminist group. Perfect. No one will complain, you know, and then do whatever. But when you come and you try to entertain gamers, don't be Pikachu face when everyone is turning their backs and they're walking away because you're not talking about video games. Honestly, like, can you imagine this? Like, imagine subverting a feminist group, right? So you have all these women talking about the cisgender, heteronormative, patriarchal society, and you go there and you talk about ice cream. And you get like 5 people and everyone is talking about ice cream. And then when you go to the podium to have a speech, you have this woman and she's talking about rape culture. And the next guy talks about ice cream. And the third guy talks about ice cream. And then you have ladies like this getting upset. It's like, hey, I thought this is about feminism. And you're like, no. Everything is about food, okay? Food is the root of everything. Like without food, we cannot survive. So we need to talk about food. Bad food is unacceptable in this society. And then they would start shaming you for being bad cooks. Like, is that something acceptable? Like, would you tolerate that? You probably wouldn't you? You'd be offended. Yeah, now gamers are offended. They're tired of this. Yes, we are tired. I'm starting to be like leftist activists. I'm using their language. We're exhausted. It's been going on for several years. And we can see the gaming industry moving towards the worse rather than the better. Not just with the quality of games, but you can see how few games there are. And once you have like all these progressive individuals infiltrating every single company that exists, then you have scandals in Blizzard Activision with how they're raping women and stuff. And Blizzard Activision was a bastion of progressiveness. Every single person at Blizzard was lecturing gamers about how to behave and how to speak on forums and how to be more progressive and how to do this and that. Yeah, I'm starting to look at these people with a little bit suspicion now. Everyone that's a moral busybody and lectures me about something, I start to wonder. I mean, if they don't know me, like they don't even know my name, they don't know who I am, okay? But they're lecturing me, they're stereotyping me, they're stigmatizing me, and I have to take their stuff? No, I don't. And because of that, I'm doing what they hate the most, not giving them my time and money. So I hope these people enjoy obscurity. I hope they manage to lecture their empty chairs and their empty audiences about sexismus and whatnot. And in the meantime, I'm going to watch It's a Gundam, because at least that guy talks about video games. Let me know what you guys think, and I'll see you in the comment section. Take care.